Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. So, how are you today? Okay, today we are going to continue our lesson, which is nutrition part 2, okay? So, let me set up first. Okay, guys, so last week we have stopped at this page, right? So, I hope you guys can, rewatch the video. Okay, so you can rewatch the video to the parts that you don't understand. Okay, so I hope you guys can fully understand what we have learned last week. Okay, so for this week, okay, so we are going to start with human digestive system. Okay, so let me focus on this. Okay, guys, so what is digestion? Okay, so food digestion or digestion is a process to break down, okay, the complex or large into small and simple so that they can be absorbed by the cell in the body. So this is the full definition of digestion. Okay, so digestion is a process where we break down the large food into small food, okay, so that it's easy for our cell to absorb the nutrient inside it. Okay, so I repeat again, food digestion is a process where it will break down, okay, the large or big food or molecule into small or simple, okay, molecule, so that is easy for our cell to absorb it. Okay, because we know that our cell, okay, definitely want to absorb the nutrient from the food. So that's why the food need to be small. And bear in mind, the size of our cell is also small. So that's why the nutrient need to be small. So it's easy for the cell to absorb. Okay, guys, so there are two types of digestion. We have physical and chemical digestion. So for physical digestion, as you can see, it's a process to break down food into smaller pieces, okay, by using our teeth, tongue, and saliva. Okay, and this process involves peristalsis. Okay, peristalsis is the process where the muscle, okay, will contract and relax. Okay, why it need to contract and relax? Because it can push the food. Okay, it will push the food from one area to the next area. Okay, and then we have chemical digestion. So basically chemical digestion will involve enzyme. Okay, will involve enzyme. So we are going to study in detail about what enzyme involve. Okay, so what does chemical digestion means? The process of breaking down food from complex molecule into simple molecule using enzyme. So the keyword here is enzyme. Okay, so as you can see here down below, this show to you the differences between physical and chemical digestion. So here in the middle is their similarity. So similarity is the, okay, bear in mind for similarity, please use the word both. Okay, so both will break down food. Okay, that's correct. And then both happen in digestive tract. Okay, digestive tract means digestive system. Okay, you can say about digestive tract or digestive system. Okay, so at the right and at the left, they show to you the different. Okay, so chemical digestion, it happen in the mouth, stomach, duodenum, and intestine. Okay, but for physical digestion, it only happen in the mouth. Why? Because you see here, physical, we will break down, okay, food into small pieces, okay, by using teeth, our punya gigi, lung, and saliva. So all these things present in our mouth. Okay, but for chemical digestion, it happen in various places. Okay, and then for chemical digestion, it involve enzyme. Okay, And then, but for physical digestion, it does not involve enzyme. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, guys, so here, okay, wait. So as you can see here, this is human digestive system. Okay, this is how human digestive looks like. Okay, so I hope you guys will have all of this organ. Okay, so this is the pathway where the digestion process will happen. Okay, it start with the mouth, mulut kita. Sebab apa kita makan menggunakan mulut? Ada makan guna telinga ke? Tak ada kan? Okay, so we start with the mouth. Okay, and then the food that we chew, you know, kita kunyah kat makanan yang kita kunyah tu, okay, the food will be transferred to esophagus. Ni esophagus ni. Okay, bear in mind in esophagus there is a muscle. Okay, muscle tu dia akan buat peristalsis. Peristalsis what? The peristalsis is mean that the muscle in the esophagus will contract and relax. Contract and relax. So what is the advantage of doing that? So the food is able to push down from esophagus to the mana seterusnya? Stomach. So makanan tu akan daripada mulut pergi ke esophagus and then it will go to stomach. Okay, and then stomach where? This is stomach. After stomach, where? Duodenum. Ni duodenum. Ni duodenum kat sini. Okay, duodenum is the here. Okay, and then the food will go to small intestine. Ni small intestine yang berlipat-lipat ni. Okay. And after that, it will go to large intestine. Yang besar ni. Okay, and finally, not finally, it will go to the rectum first. Okay, so basically, when here, there are no more food. They are just feces. Okay, najis saja yang dekat sini. So when the feces arrive in the rectum, kat situlah awak akan terasa nak okay, so finally it will go out through the anus. Okay, so this is the pathway how digestion will happen. Mouth and then esophagus and then stomach and then finally it go to the anus. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay guys, so we are going to study in detail what happened in each part of the digestive system. So basically I will say that it will start with the mouth. Okay, so let's go one by one. Okay, here. Okay, the first one is mouth. Okay, so what happened in the mouth? Okay, the food is chewed by the teeth. And then the particle of food are softened by saliva. Okay, saliva ni air liur. Okay, and then bear in mind inside our saliva there is enzyme. Okay, nama enzyme tu adalah salivary amylase. Okay, if you want to just use the word amylase, that's fine. But if you want to use salivary amylase, that's better. Okay, so what is the function of amylase? Okay, so amylase, it will break down starch into maltose. Okay, so as you can see in the mouth, there are two types of digestion happen. Physical digestion. Sebab apa physical digestion? Sebab large food is chewed by the teeth, so that it becomes small. Okay, kenapa dia chemical? Sebab chemical digestion, sebab it involve enzyme. So enzyme related here is amylase. So amylase is used to break down starch into maltose. So starch ni, where can you find starch? Starch ni dalam bahasa Melayu kanji. Okay, kanji awak akan jumpa dekat nasi, dekat mi, dekat kuih tiaw, roti dan sebagainya. So we would say that carbohydrate digestion mainly happen in the mouth. Okay, that's all. Okay, let's go to the esophagus. Ini esophagus ni. Bear in mind, in esophagus, there is no digestion happen. neither physical nor chemical. But what will happen is that peristalsis. Peristalsis tu apa? Peristalsis happen when the muscle in the esophagus, okay, the muscle in the esophagus will contract and relax. Muscle ni dia ada dua saja fungsi dia. Sama ada dia nak contract ataupun dia nak relax. Okay, so when the muscle in the esophagus contract and relax, this will enable the food ataupun bolus. Ni awak tengok ni. Food that enter esophagus is now called bolus. Kita tak panggil makanan dah. Kita panggil dia sebagai bolus. So when the muscle in the esophagus contract and relax, it will enable the bolus to push down. Okay, from where to where? From esophagus to the stomach. Okay, stomach is the next organ. Ni awak tengok ni. Ni stomach ni. So makanan bolus tu, it will go from esophagus, it go down to the stomach. Ni stomach ni. Okay, awak tengok what happen in the stomach. Okay, the wall of stomach secrete protease and hydrochloric acid. Okay, so stomach ni, dinding perut kita ni, dia akan hasilkan dua benda, iaitu protease. Protease ni enzyme. And then it also will produce hydrochloric acid. Okay, so apa fungsi hydrochloric acid itu? Hydrochloric acid will activate protease and kill bacteria in the food. So hydrochloric acid that is produced by the wall of the stomach have two function. Function pertama adalah activate. Maksudnya dia akan turn on protease tu. Okay, sebab apa? Protease ni, enzim protease ni, it works very well in acidic medium. Okay, hydrochloric acid ni kan acid. So, bila hydrochloric acid tu dihasilkan, dia akan menyebabkan suasana dalam perut tu akan jadi acid. pH dia below than 7. Acid kan pH 1 sampai pH 6 kan? Okay, itu fungsi pertama hydrochloric acid. Yang kedua adalah to kill bacteria. Mana tahu inside your food there is a bacteria. Okay, sebab itulah when you eat rotten food, bila awak makan makanan yang basi dan sebagainya yang ada bakteria, awak akan sakit perut. Sebab apa? More hydrochloric acid will be produced. Untuk apa? To kill bacteria. Semakin banyak bakteria ada dalam makanan, semakin banyak hydrochloric acid akan dihasilkan. So, hydrochloric acid tu, it will menghakis awak punya dinding perut. Sebab tu awak sakit perut. Okay. Now we go for the protease ni. So protease ni fungsi dia to break down protein into polypeptide. Okay, ingat protease fungsi dia adalah to break down protein into polypeptide. So we can say that in the stomach, the protein digestion mainly occur. Macam dekat mulut tadi, carbohydrate digestion happen. Kalau dekat stomach, protein digestion. So yang awak makan daging, awak makan ayam, ikan dan sebagainya, that contain protein. Okay, so protein will be digested into protein will be digested into polypeptide using protease. Okay, so food is now semi-liquid, which is chim. So tadi kita panggil dia bolus kan? Bila dekat perut, kita tak panggil bolus dah. Kita panggil sebagai chim. Okay. Okay, that's all for the stomach. For the stomach. Now we go for ni nombor 4 ni. Apa nombor 4 ni? Okay, tengok bawah sebelah kiri. Okay, nombor 4 ni adalah duodenum. Okay, awak tengok ni. Ni duodenum. Ni nombor 4 kat sini. Okay, what happened in the duodenum? Okay, so what is duodenum? Okay, food will enter. Okay, ataupun chim lah. Kat sini dia guna food lagi. Okay, the food will enter the first part of small intestine, which is known as a duodenum. So kalau awak tengok ni small intestine kan. Okay, so duodenum is the first part of small intestine. Okay, jom kita tengok So okay, satu lagi cikgu nak cerita kat awak ni. Okay. Okay, wait. Oh, kat situ ada pancreas Ya Allah ya Rabbi. Macam mana tak ada pancreas. Okay, tak apalah. Okay guys, so for duodenum, okay, this is duodenum. Ingat duodenum ni, cikgu nak cerita sikit duodenum, okay wait. I think I want to use another diagram. Okay, wait. Hold on, okay. Okay guys, so now I already found the suitable picture. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay guys, so just now we study about the mouth, esophagus, stomach. Okay, and then I said that, and then the food from stomach, it will go to the duodenum. So duodenum is the first part of small intestine. Ini small intestine ni. So duodenum ni is the first part of the small intestine. Okay, in the textbook, I noticed it only show about liver. Liver. Dia tak tunjuk pasal pancreas. So sebab tu cikgu susah sikit nak explain. Okay, cikgu nak explain kat sini. Awak dengar elok-elok Lepas ni awak boleh salin nota dekat buku teks tu. Okay, dengar elok-elok Okay, if you don't understand, you can rewatch this video. Pause and rewatch. Okay, this is duodenum. If you notice, in duodenum, there are two. Okay, there are two organ that are nearby to the duodenum. Okay, ada dua organ yang berdekatan dengan duodenum. Pertama sekali adalah liver. Hati The first one is hati. Okay, and then hati ni dia ada gallbladder. This is liver, and the liver is connected to the gallbladder. Okay, gallbladder. Okay, seterusnya organ yang kedua yang dekat dengan duodenum adalah pancreas. Pancreas ni dia macam daun. Dia bukan macam daun, bentuk dia macam daun. Okay, this is pancreas. Okay, so cikgu nak cerita sikit Okay, dengar elok. Okay, so liver, it will produce bile. Okay, liver ni dia akan hasilkan bile. Bile dalam bahasa Melayu hempedu. Ejaan bile, B-I-L-E. Okay, the liver will produce bile, and this bile will be stored in the gallbladder. So, bila liver ni hasilkan hempedu tu akan disimpan dalam gallbladder dahulu. Okay, so when the bile is fully stored, dah penuh dah kat sini, so this bile will be sent to duodenum. Dia akan hantar dekat duodenum kat sini. Okay, boleh faham? Okay, so what is the function of bile? So bila bile tu ada dekat duodenum, what will happen? Okay, jom kita tengok kepada slide kita yang lain. Sekejap Okay, stop sharing. Okay. Oops, this is not the one. Okay, kejap Mana ni ya Allah? Ni. Oops. Klik. Kejap Okay guys, so kita pergi semula kepada textbook Oops. Ni duodenum ni. Awak tengok liver will produce bile and store in the gallbladder. So kalau awak tengok ni duodenum ni. Okay, this is liver and this is gallbladder. So liver ni dia akan hasilkan bile, and bile will be stored in the gallbladder. So once it is full, okay, the gallbladder will send the bile to the duodenum. So apa yang akan jadi? Awak tengok kat sini. Okay, let's make it bigger. Ni awak tengok ni. Okay, so bile ni once it arrive at the duodenum, so what will happen is that the bile will emulsify fat into small droplet. Okay, ingat bile yang dihasilkan oleh liver tu, okay, akan ada dua fungsi. Okay, two function of bile. First function is to emulsify fat into small droplet. Okay, mesti awak tertanya-tanya apa maksud emulsify. Emulsify tu maksudnya kita nak pecahkan. Kita nak pecahkan fat tu untuk dia jadi small droplet. Droplet tu maksudnya titisan-titisan lemak. Okay, fat tu besar tau. Bila bile tu ada, bile tu akan hancurkan fat tu supaya dia jadi titisan-titisan lemak yang kecil. Sebab apa kena titisan lemak yang kecil tu? It's easy to digest. Sebab bila benda besar ni, kita susah nak pecahkan dia. Kalau dia kecil, lagi mudah untuk kita pecahkan dia. Sebab itulah bile ni fungsi dia untuk emulsify, pecahkan fat kepada small droplet. Okay, itu fungsi yang pertama. Fungsi kedua bile tu adalah to neutralize. Okay, neutralize. Okay, acid in the chim. Sebab tadi kita tahu makanan kita pergi dekat pergi kat mana tadi? Pergi dekat stomach kan? Kat stomach kan ada hydrochloric acid. So makanan kita tu akan acidic lagi. So in order to make it neutral, kita kena guna bile. Sebab bile ni pH dia alkaline. Okay, bile alkaline, acid lah. So apa akan jadi? Akan jadi neutral lah. Okay, boleh faham? That's all for the liver. Okay, now we go for pancreas. Okay, cikgu nak tunjuk pancreas. Sekejap. Mana pancreas? Ni. Okay, let's make it bigger. Okay, tadi kita dah cerita pasal liver. Liver hasilkan bile. Bile dihantar kepada gallbladder. Gallbladder hantar kepada duodenum. Okay, so bile tu akan buat emulsify fat, right? Yang mana kita pecahkan fat kepada small droplet. Okay, itu saja untuk liver. Okay, seterusnya kita fokus kepada pancreas. Okay, pancreas ni dia akan hasilkan beberapa enzim. Ni awak tengok pancreas ni. So pancreas ni dia akan hasilkan beberapa enzim, iaitu enzim pertama. Okay. Ni kita pergi baliklah pada buku teks. Cuma cikgu nak beritahu lokasi pancreas saja. So pancreas ni dia ada kat sini. Tepi duodenum. Ni duodenum, ni pancreas. Okay. So let's go to the textbook. Wait. Aduh. Ni. If you notice in the textbook, there is no pancreas. Dia tak lukis pun pancreas. Awak tengok, tak ada pun pancreas ni. So I don't want you to get confused. Ni awak tengok, di sini dia ada cerita pasal pancreas. Tapi dalam gambar tak ada muka pancreas. So I don't want you to get confused. Okay, so macam tadi cikgu cakap, pancreas dia akan hasilkan enzim. Ni awak tengok. Enzim apa? Enzim amylase, enzim protease dan juga enzim lipase. Ada 3 enzim yang dihasilkan oleh pancreas dekat duodenum. So apa fungsi? So maksudnya pancreas tu dia akan hasilkan enzim. So enzim tu akan dihantar kepada duodenum. Sebab apa kat duodenum? Sebab duodenum adalah tempat yang mana makanan tu akan lalu. Makanan tak lalu kat liver, makanan tak lalu dekat pancreas, tapi dia lalu dekat duodenum. So kalau awak perasan kat sini, duodenum tu dia tak buat apa-apa pun. Duodenum tu hanya tempat untuk menerima bile dan tempat untuk menerima enzim. Sebab apa tu? Duodenum tempat makanan lalu kan. Okay. So kita bincang Okay, kalau amylase, okay, nama lain dia pancreatic amylase. Tapi kalau awak nak guna perkataan amylase pun tak apa. Amylase fungsi dia sama juga untuk digest starch into maltose. Sama juga macam dekat mulut ni. Dekat mulut kan kita ada amylase kan. Okay, fungsi dia untuk digest starch into maltose. Okay, seterusnya apa? Seterusnya protease. Protease iaitu macam tadi kalau dekat perut, protease dekat perut ni digunakan untuk digest protein kepada polypeptide. Tapi kalau dekat duodenum, ditukar pula. Protease tu akan digest polypeptide kepada dipeptide. Nampak tak? Kalau dekat perut, cikgu ulang balik kat perut ni, protease akan tukar protein kepada polypeptide. Tapi kalau dekat duodenum, protease yang sama akan tukar polypeptide pula kepada dipeptide. Mula-mula protein, lepas tu polypeptide, lepas tu dipeptide. Tapi dipeptide tu berlaku kat mana? Dekat duodenum lah. And the last one, lipase. Lipase tu tukar apa? Fat. Cikgu, fat tu daripada mana? Fat tu datangnya daripada small droplet. Okay, awak tulis fat dalam kurungan small droplet. Okay, so awak tengok, bile tu fungsi dia adalah untuk tukar fat yang besar tu kepada fat yang kecil. Okay, so kalau bile tidak dihasilkan, benda ni tak akan berlaku. Benda ni tak akan berlaku. Ataupun dia berlaku tapi tidak efisien. So nak tak nak bile tu mesti dihasilkan dahulu, baru boleh berlaku fat digestion. Okay, so lipase tu fungsi dia untuk digest fat ataupun dalam kurungan small droplet into what? Into fatty acid and glycerol. Dia akan tukar small droplet of fat into fatty acid and glycerol. Itu sahaja. Okay guys, so after duodenum, kat mana pula kita nak pergi? Ya Allah. Okay, so this is duodenum. After duodenum, small intestine. Nombor 5 ni. Lepas kat duodenum, dia akan pergi kat small intestine. Okay, kita tengok small intestine. Okay, apa terjadi kat small intestine? Okay, small intestine pun dia akan hasilkan enzim. Enzim dia ada 2 sahaja, which are maltase and protease. Kalau awak perasan, protease ni berlaku dekat stomach, berlaku dekat duodenum, berlaku juga dekat small intestine. Okay, so awak tengok small intestine ni dia akan hasilkan 2 enzim iaitu maltase and protease. So maltase tu tukar apa? Maltose kepada glucose. Ni maltose yang daripada tadi ni maltose ni dia akan tukar lagi. Okay, maltase ni enzim dia akan tukar maltose kepada glucose. Protease tukar apa pula? Protease akan tukar dipeptide into amino acid. Dipeptide pada sini. Enzim yang sama tapi dia akan tukar benda lain lah. So protease ni akan tukar dipeptide kepada amino acid. Itu sahaja. Okay, let's go to the last one. Large intestine. Tak habis lagi kan? Large intestine. Okay, lepas small intestine kan dia akan hantar kepada large intestine. Ni yang besar ni. Okay, apa yang berlaku kat large intestine? Undigested food will enter large intestine. Maksudnya makanan tu akan masuk ke dalam large intestine lah. And the process of water reabsorption happen in large intestine. Okay, cikgu nak emphasize here. Remember, in large intestine, there is no digestion occur. There is no digestion occur. But what will happen in large intestine? Water reabsorption. Dia akan serap air sahaja. Sebab bila awak makan mesti awak minum air kan. So air yang awak minum tu akan diserap kat mana? Dekat large intestine. Itu sahaja. Okay, after that where? After large intestine we go to the rectum. Rectum kat sini. Ni rectum ni nombor 7 ni. So food that is undigested known as a feces. So sampai dekat sini kita namakan dia sebagai najis. Okay, and store here temporarily. Dia akan bila dah penuh kat sini baru awak terasa nak pergi tandas. Ni sebab tu cakap dia akan kumpul kat sini dulu store. Sampai satu tahap bila dah penuh kat sini baru awak terasa nak pergi tandas. Then anus, feces are excreted from the body through the anus. Anus ni dalam bahasa mudahnya adalah lubang punggung lah. Kita punya anus. Okay guys, so let's go to the next one. Okay guys, so let's continue. Now we have studied every single thing that happened in the digestive system. Okay, from mouth until anus. Now we go to the next one. Okay guys, so okay, let's make it bigger. Okay guys, so here, aduh macam nak besarkan ni. Okay, good. Oops. Ni, awak tengok. Okay, this is like the what we call that, the table that want to simplify to you. Okay, the name of enzyme that happen. Okay, in our digestive system. Okay, kita tengok ni. Amylase. Dekat mana kita jumpa? Dekat mouth yang ada salivary gland dan juga pancreas, right? So dia akan tukar Okay, amylase tu akan tukar starch into maltose. Faham tak? Lepas tu maltase ni kita jumpa kat mana? Dia jumpa kat small intestine. Dia akan tukar maltose ni kepada glucose. Can you understand? Okay, lepas tu protein pula awak tengok protein. Dekat perut kan berlakunya protein digestion. So protein okay will be digest into polypeptide using protease. Lepas tu dia tu protease yang sama juga tapi ni dia hasilkan dekat pancreas. Tukar apa? Polypeptide kepada dipeptide. Lepas tu protease yang sama juga tapi dia hasilkan dekat small intestine. Dia akan tukar apa? Dipeptide kepada amino acid. And then lipase. Lipase awak tengok fat okay, akan tukar okay, fat ataupun dalam kurungan small droplet. Okay, tukar kepada fatty acid and glycerol. Ni tukar oleh siapa? Lipase. Dihasilkan oleh pancreas berlaku dekat duodenum. Okay. Okay guys, so let's move on. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we are going to study the next one, which is about the process of absorption and transported of digested food and defecation. Okay, tadi kita bincang pasal digestion. Ingat digestion ada dua, physical and chemical digestion. Once the digestion is completed, now it's time for us to absorb. Bila kita digest, mestilah kita nak absorb kan. Nak absorb apa? Absorb nutrien lah. Nutrien tu apa cikgu? Nutrien yang tadi yang kita tukar, yang tadi macam glukos. Bila dah jadi glukos, baru kita boleh absorb. Bila dah jadi amino acid, kita jap cikgu tukar. Cikgu tahu macam mana cikgu nak explain. Ni. Bila dia dah jadi benda ni, fatty acid glycerol, amino acid dan juga glukos. Bila dah jadi benda ni, ini kita panggil sebagai nutrien. Dan nutrien inilah yang kita nak serap oleh sel. Okay. Sebab itulah the next process is about absorption. Okay, cikgu nak simplify lah kat sini. So, if you notice, awak tengok kat sini observe the surface of bath towel. Okay, dekat gambar ni. Okay, what you can see. Observe the thread projection. Ni apa ni? Okay, like the towel, the wall of our small intestine has million fine projection called villi. Okay, this will increase the surface area for the process of absorption of digested food. Okay, so berdasarkan maklumat kat atas ni, it is clearly it clearly show that food digestion ataupun nutrient digestion will occur in a small intestine. Dekat kita punya small intestine. Small intestine saja berlaku nutrient absorption. Okay, so kalau awak tengok ni. Okay, so kita punya small intestine ni, dia ada banyak villi. Okay, villi itu, okay, contoh ini adalah small intestine. Ini adalah pandangan daripada sisi dia. Daripada atas ni. Kalau ikutkan panjang kan, kita punya small intestine kan. Tapi dikerak sikit untuk ditunjukkan kepada awak what you can see inside small intestine. So, kalau small intestine kita ni, dalam dia ada banyak villi. Villi ni yang macam jari jemari tu. Ni satu jari, ni dua jari, tiga jari. Ni tapi ada banyak jari kat sini. Cikgu guna perkataan jari lah, senang sikit kan. So, we have many villi. Nama satu jari tu, nama dia ni. Satu benda ni nama dia villi. Okay, so bila kita ada banyak villi, this can increase the surface area for absorption of digested food. Maksudnya bila kita ada banyak villi, villi itu akan menyerap lebih banyak nutrien. Boleh faham? Okay guys, so let's move on. Okay, cikgu nak cerita dulu pasal karakteristik dia dulu. Okay, so this tiga ni menunjukkan karakteristik of villi. Okay, karakteristik of villi. In the exam, they might ask you. Okay, pertama sekali awak tengok. Karakteristik dia yang pertama adalah the surface of small intestine has many fold. Kalau awak tengok, kita punya small intestine ni Dia berlipat-lipat. Sebab apa berlipat-lipat? To increase the surface area and absorption the rate of kenapa bahasa Inggeris ni macam tak betul? The absorption rate of the product of digestion. So pendek kata nak bagi tahu kepada awak. Kejap saya tunjuk gambar senang sikit awak nak faham. Ni. Allahu akbar. Wait. Ni. Awak tengok kita punya small intestine kita ni. Dia berlipat-lipat kan? Folded tu maksudnya berlipat-lipat. So bila berlipat-lipat, awak tak rasa ke dia akan jadi lebih panjang sebenarnya? So bila lebih panjang, we can say that it can increase surface area. Surface area untuk apa? Surface area untuk food absorption ataupun nutrient absorption. So maksudnya lebih banyak nutrien lah kita boleh absorb. Itu maksud dia. Okay. Lepas tu the wall of vilus. Vilus dengan villi itu benda sama. Villi itu adalah plural. Kalau vilus tu adalah singular. Vilus tu satu ni. Kalau banyak-banyak villi. Okay. The wall of vilus is very thin. So dia sangat-sangat nipis. Kenapa nipis? To increase the rate of absorption. So maksudnya kalau dia nipis, senanglah nutrien tu nak absorb. Okay. Kalau tebal, lambat lah. So cepat sikit kalau absorb, kalau nipis kan. Okay, and then it has many blood capillary. Maksudnya small intestine kita ni ada banyak blood vessel ataupun blood capillary. Untuk apa? To transport the nutrient to all part of the body. So bila vilus ni dia absorb nutrient tu akan terus masuk ke dalam blood capillary. Yang tengok ni warna biru dan juga warna merah ni. Sekejap cikgu besarkan. Okay, wait. Ni vilus kan? Ni awak tengok ni warna biru, ni warna merah ni. Biru dengan merah ni menunjukkan blood vessel. Apa beza dia cikgu ni? Biru ni dia bawa deoxygenated blood. Darah yang mengandungi carbon dioxide. Kalau merah ni menunjukkan darah yang blood capillary yang bawa oxygenated blood, darah yang ada oksigen. Okay. So apa fungsi blood vessel tu? Transport nutrient to the all part of body. So maksudnya bila villi tu absorb nutrient, absorb glucose ke apa-apa ke, nutrient tu akan terus masuk ke dalam blood capillary. So daripada blood capillary tu dia akan pergi dekat jantung. Jantung akan hantar nutrient tu kepada seluruh badan, ke otak, kaki dan sebagainya. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Allahu akbar. Okay ni. Okay. Allah. Macam mana ni? Okay, macam tadi, ni cikgu tunjuk the simple one, right? Now kita nak pergi detail. Kat dalam villi ni ataupun vilus ni ada apa? Kita tengok kat bawah ni. This is how it looks like. Bila kita tengok dengan gambar rajah yang besar. Okay, the whole thing here is villi ataupun vilus. Ni semua ni adalah vilus. So bila cikgu besarkan dia, ini adalah rupa dia. Pertama sekali awak tengok kat luar ni. Ni yang macam biji-biji ni. Ini orang panggil sebagai epithelial cell ataupun wall of vilus. Okey, awak ingat wall of vilus je lah. Wall of vilus ataupun epithelial cell. Lepas tu dia ada apa? Dia ada blood capillary. Ni cikgu cakap yang biru dengan merah ni. Okey, blood capillary. Lepas tu dia ada apa? Dia ada lactil. Ni lactil. Tadi yang kat atas tadi awak nampak blood capillary je kan? Tapi kalau kita guna mikroskop, kita akan nampak lactil lagi dalam tu. Okey. So cikgu kenapa kita kena tahu benda ni? Sebab aku kena tahu. Kita tahu there are so many nutrient that will be absorbed. Okay, there are so many nutrient will be absorbed. Okay, sebagai contoh glucose, amino acid, fat, siapa lagi? Glycerol and fatty acid, vitamin dan sebagainya. So cikgu nak cerita kat awak kat sini. Awak tengok ni. Okay, small nutrient ni tak ada apa pun. Undigested ataupun large cannot be. Maksudnya makanan yang tidak didigest tidak akan masuklah ke dalam vilus ni. Okay, kejap cikgu nak tengok. Next one ni ada tak di situ pasal wait. Sekejap kita ada. Okay, cikgu nak cerita kepada awak Apa contoh-contoh nutrien yang akan pergi dekat sini? Aduh, kenapa tak boleh besar ni? Okay, nice. Sekejap cikgu nak besarkan dulu. Ni. Awak tengok ni. Okay. Macam tadi cikgu cakap dekat villi ni dia akan absorb nutrien sebagai contoh glukos, amino acid, fatty acid, glycerol, vitamin, right? Okay, so sekarang ni sebagai contoh lah cikgu ada glukos. Okay, glukos dulu . Glukos ni bila dia masuk ke dalam villi, dia akan terus pergi dekat ni, blood capillary. Okay, dia akan pergi terus dekat blood capillary. Okay, kalau amino acid pun sama. Amino acid, glukos, vitamin C, vitamin B. Okay, dia akan terus bila dia masuk ke villus, dia akan terus masuk ke dalam blood capillary. Tapi kalau nutrien seperti glycerol and fatty acid dan juga vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin adik lah cikgu panggil, A, D, E, K, dia akan terus masuk ke dalam laktil. Dalam laktil. Okay, cikgu ulang . Nutrien yang akan masuk daripada villus ke blood capillary adalah glukos, amino acid, vitamin B and vitamin C. Tapi nutrien yang akan masuk ke dalam villus dan masuk ke dalam laktil adalah glycerol, fatty acid, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. So apa conclusionnya kat sini? So nutrien yang ada unsur lemak, ada unsur fat, dia akan masuk ke dalam laktil, dan nutrien yang selain daripada tu akan masuk ke dalam blood capillary. Itu sahaja. Okay. Ni dalam buku ni dia tak mention. Sebab tu cikgu mention. Okay, sebab that's why in the class you should take note whatever say by the teacher. Because sometimes whatever say in the teacher is not, okay, it is not present in the books. Okay, seterusnya kita pergi kepada yang ni pula. Okay, kejap . Okay guys, so let's continue. Okay, so the last one of today. Okay, we are going to study about the process of transporting the product of digestion. Okay guys, so you have to know what is meant by assimilation. Okay, so assimilation is a process of distributing end product of digestion for the use of the cell in the body. Okay, so the keyword here, the first one is distributing end product of digestion. Okay, basically end product of digestion, there are three of them. Okay, the first one is glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, and glycerol. Why? Because basically all these are the nutrients that are required the most in our body. Why? Because the first one, glucose is used to produce energy. So for example, when you eat rice, inside the rice there is a carbohydrate, and that carbohydrate contains starch. The starch finally will become glucose, and from glucose we can produce energy. Okay, and then for amino acid we gain from the protein. So protein will be used to form component of the cell. Okay, other than that, maybe you can say protein amino acid is used to develop muscle, for growth, to build a new cell, and so on. Okay, and the last one is fatty acid and glycerol. Okay, fatty acid and glycerol we get from the fat. So why they are important? Because fatty acid and glycerol is used as a heat insulator and protect our internal organ. Okay, so these are the end product of digestion. And then all these things will be used by the cell in our body. So itu maksud assimilation. Proses yang mana kita dapat end product tu kita guna. Okay, so all these three system below works together to ensure the digestive food molecule reach the body cell. Jom kita tengok kat bawah. Oops. So digestive system, it will break down large and complex particle of food into small and simple molecule so that they can be absorbed into the villi. Okay, lepas tu blood circulatory system transport all the simple molecule to the cell of the body. And the last one, assimilation. The end of product are distributed for, ni untuk apa? Formation of new cell. Yang ni kita guna apa? Kita guna amino acid. And formation of a new cell. Respiration, glucose. Sebab kita pernah belajar dulu, glucose is required for respiration. Respiration tu proses untuk menghasilkan tenaga. Ingat tak? Glucose plus oxygen. We produce carbon dioxide, energy and water. And the last one, regulation of body temperature. This one we use fatty acid and glycerol. Sebab apa? Dia act as a heat insulator. Okay? Can you understand? Okay guys, so let's go to the last subtopic for today. Okay, let's make it bigger. Okay, defecation. Defecation. What happened to the food that is not absorbed by small intestine? Kita tahu dekat large intestine, only water reabsorption will happen. So awak tengok ya. Undigested food and food that is not absorbed by small intestine such as fiber. Maksudnya sayuran yang awak makan tu sebenarnya dia tidak akan dicerna. Okay. Waste secretion of digested tract, that cell and water, ni excess water, air yang berlebihan, okay, will move into large intestine. Maksudnya benda-benda yang macam ni lah dia akan remain dalam large intestine. While moving to the large intestine, water and mineral are reabsorbed into the bloodstream. Sebab apa awak tengok ni large intestine kan? Ni blood capillary ni. Ni warna merah dan juga warna biru ni. Ni. So maksudnya water dia akan absorb masuk ke dalam bloodstream kat sini. Sama juga dengan mineral. Okay. And this will make the unabsorbed and undigested food become solid waste called feces. So bila waste bila water reabsorption and mineral absorption is done, apa yang tinggal hanyalah feces. Feces are stored temporarily in the rectum, okay, before being eliminated through the anus. And the elimination of feces from the body is called defecation. Ataupun dengan cara mudahnya, awak cakap apa? Berak lah kan? So lepas ni jangan guna perkataan berak. Awak cakap, I want to do defecation. Gitu. Boleh faham? Okay guys, so I think we finally finish this chapter. So for the next class, we are going to do exercise, okay, to enhance your understanding. Okay, once you're done watching this video, please write down your name and your class, okay, on the section comment below, okay, for attendance purpose. Okay, please also rewatch this video until you understand. My tip is that you rewatch this video and you make your own note. Okay, so I think that's all for today. So if you have any question, you can PM me. Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Have a nice day, everyone.